I got 3 stripes there. Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Oh! I mean, it's sugar-free, Bobby.
You can finish that in a little bit, okay? If we have time at the end, Jackie, you can finish that.
Here, I'll do it on the first one.
All right, so we are gonna, it's page 17 should be put on your thinking caps, right? Do you guys have your thinking caps on still?
Yeah.
You needed them for that lesson. Mrs. Hafner needed her thinking cap on too. Okay, so this is challenging practice. So this is gonna really need, we're gonna really need to use our thinking caps. Box A has a weight of 6 beads. Okay, box A has a weight of 6 beads. I think I'm gonna write 6 right here over the box A. I think you guys should do the same.
Maybe we should put it right on the box.
You could put it right on the box, you could put it under the box, you could put it next to the box.
You can put it in the box.
Yes. Box B is 2 beads heavier than box A. Oh, you know what? The other thing we can do is let's just draw 6 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That would take a while.
Box B is 2 beads heavier than box A. So, how many beads does box A have?
Ooh.
Bobby?
8.
Box A has 8?
Box B has 8.
Box B has 8. Box A has 6. You knew that answer, Bobby. You were just jumping ahead. So box A has 6. So box B, I could write up here, has the same as A, which is 6, plus 2. So let's draw the beads there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to just give ourselves little clues when we write on there 6 plus 2. Because sometimes, you know, just seeing it written is going to help you guys be able to understand the problem better. Okay, let's look at these pictures. We're looking at number 2 in the middle of the page. And then we're going to, so it says, look at the picture, then answer the question. Which is heavier, a block or a coin? Okay, so let's work this out. Let's kind of break this down. It looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 coins that equals, what do you think that is in there?
A book.
A book. Okay, so we're going to put 4 above the coins, and we're going to put a book equals there. So a book equals 4 coins. And a book equals, oh my goodness, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 blocks. So a book equals 13 blocks. Which is heavier, a block or a coin?
Coin. Coin. Coin.
Lucy?
A block.
A block.
Wait, no. Coin. A coin.
A coin. Why do you think that?
Because it takes more coins. It takes less
Yes.
coins to get to a book.
It takes less coins to weigh the same as the book, where it takes many, many, many blocks, 13 to be exact. It takes 13 to make the book weigh the same. Okay? Awesome. So we will write down there, the coin is heavier. Okay, now on this next one it says, write bananas or watermelon in the blanks. Okay? So it looks like, I'm going to call those grapes that the apple's sitting on. It looks like
Watermelon.
slice of watermelon equals an apple and 1, 2, 3, 4 grapes. So we'll put 1 apple, 4 grapes equals 1 slice of watermelon. And then we have an apple and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and 5 equals a bunch of bananas. Okay, the blank are heavier than the blank. Remember what I said, this is a real stumper. I want you to think about it. I want you to think about those apples Think about those blanks. Does anybody have a guess?
Yes.
You do?
Wait.
All right, I'm going to give you another minute to keep and look and
Which one is it?
you know. You
Yeah.
think you know?
I think I know.
Okay.
Wait.
I don't know if you could write it, but.
Okay. So what do we know? What do we know, Bobby?
Is that there's more grapes in the first than the first one.
Yes.
The one to the
There's
one.
more grapes in that one. So what does that tell you?
That the bananas are heavier.
Nailed it. The bananas
Yes.
are heavier than the.
Slice of watermelon.
You got it. Thanks, Andrew. Then the watermelon. Woo! How about those thinking caps, huh? All right, let's turn the page. Oh, Mrs. Hafner did bad things. Read a book. My ink ran through. Okay, this one is let's just sit. And we're going to work through this one together. So this is very similar to what we just practiced, okay? Who can tell me what's happening with the plants? The sunflower, Andrew?
The sunflower is heavier than the cactus because the cactus is smaller than that sunflower. I know the sunflower has glass on it.
Awesome.
It's heavier than
Okay, the cactus is lighter than the sunflower, so the sunflower weighs more. So let's put sunflower, I'm going to change my pen so I don't continue to ruin the book. Sunflower weighs more. Or we'll just put heavier. Okay, now we're comparing the sunflower with the rose. What does that say? Who's heavier? Sunflower or the rose?
sunflower.
Sunflower, again, is the heavier. All right, here we go. This is our third one. Who is, don't worry. Which one is heavier? The cactus or the rose? And you're thinking, Mrs. Hafner, we
Rose. The rose.
How do you know?
Because the cactus is lighter both times, and the rose is in the middle because the rose hasn't been twice.
Okay, so the rose is going to be, okay, so first I want to know what the heaviest one is. Let's address this first. What's the heaviest plant on there?
Sunflower.
The sunflower. So let's write sunflower there.
If you want to just do SF
Yep,
for an
Perfect.
evaluation, you can. That line is so little.
all right. And then we know either the cactus or the rose comes next. And Jack, what was your reasoning for thinking that the rose was next?
Because it hasn't gone twice.
Because it hasn't gone twice. So you knew that the rose was going to be the next heaviest, right? Because it was down. And the cactus has had 2 turns at being the lightest, right? The rose only had 1 turn of being the lightest. So when you compare to the sunflower, they're both light. But when you compare the 2 light items, one is lighter than the other. And this one was not as easy. The last one, remember, the scale was like, and then it was dropped real low. This one really shows, this one's confusing. So you are correct. The rose is the next heaviest. And then, what's the lightest?
Cactus.
The cactus. The cactus is the lightest. Awesome. You guys, I am so impressed with you. Okay, so, I'll give you a second to finish.
One.
That was a,
This is so fun. I love math.
You love this? Oh, okay. Sunflower, perfect. Rose, cactus. You did great. Okay. So, what I would like you to do is get out your math journals, and we're going to work on the problem of the day. And I have it right here. Here is our problem of the day. I'll zoom in a little bit, but you're all going to get one. I'm going to hand it out. And I would like you to glue this in your math journal and write out your answer, please. Write out your answer for me.
Miss Hester, you cut it again.
I cut it again. I cut the whole page for you. I mean, really. I'm cutting corners. A ladle. A ladle is something you use to get soup out of a bowl. It's kind of like a big spoon, but it kind of dips in so that you can get a nice big portion of soup in the bowl. So it says, Amy measured the weight of a ladle using glass marbles of different sizes. Amy says the ladle weighs about 5 marbles. Is she correct?
No.
So this is a two-part question. Is she correct? Yes or no? And how do you know? I need you to explain how you know if she's right or wrong.
Everybody get one?
I think. Oh, never mind.
And remember what we talked about with our non-standard units of measurement. That's my only clue that I'm going to give you.
Get your name up on top, boys and girls.
Mrs. Hafner,
Yes.
you cut it for us again.
I know. I'm still learning the rules. I'm supposed to give you the whole page. You guys are supposed to cut it out, but I cut it for you.
Yay, that's nice. She's a nice teacher.
It was accidental nice, so it doesn't count.
Well, guys, it's all on one.
It's all on one page. I
So
cut all
once you
3 of them.
cut, you cut the 3.
I'll learn.
It was all on one page. All 3 are.
Okay.
Please do that next.
So answer 2 questions for me.
Thanks for doing it. It doesn't give me much work this time.
Well, that's good. We have more time for math then, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna play more fun games.
Oh, thank you. I think I'm the only, but that's okay. All right. Tell me about Amy. Amy says the ladle weighs 5 marbles. Is she correct? How do you know? You can just write yes or no and tell me how you know. You can raise your hand too if you need help. You can...
Oh my gosh. I swear, always wrong. It's nice to wait for you. Yeah, sure.
Andrew, do you have the whole sentence written?
Yeah. Do you need the math eraser? Okay, good. Remember? Remember the paperclip example? She is right.
You have to say yes or no, is she right? So yes or no is where you're gonna start.
Think about non-standard units. Remember the paper clips?
Boys and
Different
girls,
sizes.
please look. First you have to say yes or no,